Good morning, net surfers. How are all of you people doing out there today? It's Veiled Shadow, coming back at you again with more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now, I just want to say a few things. One, I'm changing up my streaming schedule so that way I'm mostly doing the weekends. I got too much going on during the week for me to reliably stream then. Additionally, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who's been watching the VODs and who's been looking at everything. Thank you so much. It'd be really nice if more people would follow if you guys are enjoying the content. Always a big help. Also, because I do not have whatever the paid version of Twitch is, all of the VODs that are currently on the channel that have been deleted by Twitch have been moved over to the YouTube channel. So if you want to see the start of this series, you can go over there. Also, I am definitely changing up how I'm playing because the last two streams I've been running into problems where I've had a rough time figuring out where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do, and it's been like 10-20 minutes of just dead air basically. So if I hit that point, I'm just going to look up how to progress because it's not fun for you to watch, it's not fun for me to play through. So hopefully, emphasis on hopefully, that's going to make a better experience. Also, I will be reading the chat, so if you have anything you want to say, or, you just want to chat, go ahead and type. I mean, I'm going to try and pay attention as best I can. No, I meant to go the other way. Whoops. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get back into it. So, I ended up looking up how to progress. There's a button here. Yes, there's just a button. I never would have figured that out. What? Crap. Okay, this isn't going great. They're both dead? Cool. Yep, not putting up with that. Definitely not putting up with that. But yeah, if anybody wants more concrete, updates and everything... I'll finally get up to the top of the library, Jesus. But yeah, if you guys want better updates and everything, there's the link for the Discord, which you can go to, and I will post when I'm streaming and any changes to the schedule there. Additionally, I also have started a Twitter account. I'll add the link after the stream, so you guys can check that out. Chaos like the mind can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness their ebb and flow. Yep. So, a Star of Chaos, a key, and scales. Which means that some combination thereof will unlock the main room. And the note is a clue. Chaos can only be understood through the scientific process. Order is only as good as the perception. Time is the key. Okay. Not quite. So this activates this one, I believe. Hold on, can I get them all to turn off again? Because that might help. Ah, there you go. I had a feeling that center one was important. Yeah, because if time is the key, and it's a key is what it's telling me, and the other two represent chaos and order, messing with the key enough should cause it. Oop, crap. Oh, nope, no fall damage. Neat. Further into the halls of madness, then. Let us proceed. Oh. Oh. I am going to save real quick, just in case. Oh. Okay, so that turns off the coil in front of me. Does that allow me to step? This one is also turned off. Excellent. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Frenzy check modifier +1. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Turl Fang? Oh, that turns that off. Neat. That turns one of these over here off, which turns that one off. And this... Did that do... Oh, it did. I believe it's this one. This one, then? Doubt it's this one. I think that just turns something back on. No, once they're turned off, they're off. Cool. Oh, stuck on the body. Nope, that did it. Then what does that... Ah, unlocks the main door. Well, thank goodness. Oh, and that just leads back into here. Neat. Yep, right back to the front. Thankfully, it's just a leisurely stroll at this point. Alright. Never mind, I don't want to get into another fight. Seeing as how fighting doesn't give you XP, there's actually no good reason to engage in fights. Oh, I guess I just auto-picked up that morphine. There's not really a lot of reason to engage in fights unless, you have to. Yep, lockpicking too low. I figured as much. Problem is, the instant this one detects me, the rest go nuts. So... God dang it. Yeah, those things are always irritating. But the good news is, still able to get some blood out of that. So it wasn't a complete waste. Yep, more morphine. Let's see if I can get this open. Probably not. Yep. Everything's at least difficulty 5 here, it seems. Nothing in there. Ah, crap. Yeah, when it's a 1v1, it's easy. Ah, crap. I didn't pay one bit of attention. Is she... Okay. Wasn't able to actually attack me for some reason. And just like that, we got that topped off. That's just a corpse. Alright, fine. Now's a good time for a gun. I still got a million rounds for this. Might as well. Although, let me reload real quick. And then... Well, that was easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna drain you real quick. I still don't get why I'm not getting any humanity removed because of this. I don't see anything. Ah, crap. It might be because they're crazy, which is kind of screwed up. But it might also be additionally due to the fact that they are hostile to me. Although I'm not sure why. I mean, if it's because they're crazy, it's like, fair enough, I suppose. I don't see anyone in here. Nope. Let's just put them down. I don't know why the AI is suddenly bugging on me, but I ain't gonna complain. Alright. Can I get up on that side? Or is it just straight? Yeah, it's straight onto the plank. And then just up and... And the jumping in this game is weird. A corpse, and assumed to be corpse. Of course that's what's in this room. You know, I spent all that money on 38 special ammo, but I feel kind of stupid now. Because it really feels like 38 special doesn't do a lot of damage. But then again, it may be because my firearm skill isn't high enough. I'm not sure. Probably column A, column B on that one. Not actually sure if that was the right way. Let's go back. Oh. Yeah, I think we found the dude's wife. Last thing I want to do is break that glass and get her out here. I mean, yikes. For one, the dude will probably kill me if that were to... Oh, god dang it. Okay, a gold ring. What's the phonograph? Yep, this place only makes sense to a Malkavian. Oh, damn it. He's dead. Stake through the heart, no less. Well, that sucks. Hold on, let me make sure the feet's alright. Yep, okay. But yeah, man. I'm here to find him, and he's dead. Man, LaCroix ain't gonna be happy about this. Unless... Oh, I have a very bad feeling about...
By the flames!
I'm not Grout. He's already dead.
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Oh look, a religious zealot. What fun. So, who the hell are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. At this point, I need to get the hell out of here. Oh, god dang it. Really? Alright. Looks like we're jumping. Okay, no damage. Good. Ow. What the... Crap, 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 crap. God damn it. Well, that was the worst final death I've ever gotten. Well, actually, no. That very beginning final death was pretty bad. Oh, man, it's gonna take me all the way back. Yeah, who would have guessed the frickin' insane asylum patients would, like, be on fire and try to kill me? Never would have guessed. Alright, well, unfortunately we gotta rewatch that whole cutscene, but eh. I just gotta remember to save more often. It's one of those things that because I play more modern games, I keep forgetting that saving often will actually be very, very helpful. And also, I should have the shotgun equipped while I'm thinking about it. Because this thing is pretty much taking care of all of the insane patients here. Can I... No, I can't skip it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Now we'll save. And now, get my gun out. Said, oh, god dang it. Yeah-oh. Oh man, there's fire down there too. Oh wow, I think that just actually insta-killed him. Ah, crap. Yeah, stay away from me, dude. Okay. Well, this is going to be a nightmare and a half. Quite frankly, I'm not doing this, so brain wipe. Wrong way, wrong way. Maybe through the other door? Nope. That just leads to more fire. Ah, it's got me on the cooldown. This way? at this point, I'm just trying to get out of here.
Hey, stop right there.
Whoop, nope. Brain wipes, you forget I was even here. Let's go. So if I can avoid fighting these guys, I absolutely will. Because, yeah, to hell with this. Yeah, that's probably the smart move at this point, is just to jump out. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, witch hunters. Fantastic. Just what I need.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Never mind, I need to see LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and the guacamole. Ooh.
Thanks. Fucking chunk. The man not only needs to be put on a diet, but preferably needs to be put down like a fucking cow.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Dude, had you not considered he might be dead? So, yeah, he's dead.
Grout's dead? What?
Yeah, and this guy Bach set his house on fire and nearly killed me. Oop. Or, better yet, actually, who's Bach?
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
Well, no, because Grout was already dead when Bach arrived.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
I mean, I saw Nines leaving.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
Ah, boy. You know what? I don't want to hurt Nines, so no, I think it was just weird.
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
Okay, guess I'm going there then.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
You know, doing all this stuff has left me a little low on cash.
Yes, of course. Here, I can't have one of my representatives running around wearing attire befitting a cut-rate funeral parlor. Invest it carefully.
So, now what do you want me to do?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Okay, I'll head out then.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me. Oh, and to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me, I have secured you a haven nearby, in the Skyline apartment building. I hope it's to your liking.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to complain. A new and better haven? Why not? And also, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be worried too much about... I'm not going to worry too much about killing the people around, because I've got all the abilities and stuff, so I should be fine. Let me check the quest log. I still have no idea what the hell's going on with this quest. I can look it up real quick. Actually, I should do the same for both of them. But I'd rather not do that on stream if I can help it. So... I could try to find the Plague Bearer, but eh. Let me see how much XP I got. Wow, okay. A lot more than I thought I had. Let's see, Dominate rank 3 might be a good idea. Ooh, that's a good one. What about Fortitude 3? What does that get me? 3 points to soak. Okay. Presence gets me a larger radius and a 15% chance to be mesmerized, as well as a -3 penalty to all of those, and reduced rate of attack. Okay. Not going to complain about that then. But what else? Firearms is at 3, and my melee is at 1. No, I'm not actually sure what I want to do here, but I think we'll just go ahead and do presence, because there's going to be more combat stuff, and if there's going to be more combat, I'm going to need better things to handle for when I'm forced into combat. Because I can use Dominate right now to kind of like get people to lay off for a hot second, but that's kind of it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do the Ankaran sarcophagus mission. Museum, right, from the museum. Where's the museum? Is it actually on this map, or is it a separate map? Okay, different map. Gotta take the cab. Got it. Because I'm not terribly worried about my blood levels right now. I think I'm good. I might save before I hop in the cab, though, just in case. And especially since, too, I don't want to lose all of that progress I just made.
Hop in.
Yep, there's the museum. Hello, Mr. Security Guard. Okay. Guess I'm not going to be challenged, which, thank God. So far so good. No one at the front. That's just the exit. Alright. Good to know in case things get all nasty again. Oh, nope. That door is not available. Let's see then. God dang it. Yeah. Yeah, that's not funny. Ooh, a little hidey hole. with the museum office key. Neat. There should be a way down around here somewhere. Because I need to get to the main floor, most likely. Roof access is going to do me a lot of good right now. Ah, here we go. Yeah, there's security guards walking around. Not like that's a problem. Guards walking down there, too. Seems like it's a pretty long range before they notice me. Ah, I see now. That just takes me back here. Got it. So I think I need to work my way down. The hell was that? Yep, just keep going this way. Looks like we're good. And that's utility. Never mind. Not the way I need to go. Manager's office? Nope. Bathroom, not useful. Computer over here might be good. Museum security, which, yep, need a keypad number. Let's see what we got on their emails. There we go. Just a reminder, Dr. Anders Johansson, aka the sarcophagus guy, will be working at the museum for the next few days. Show him the same professional courtesy. Yep, kinda huge. That statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late the other night, and I swear I thought I saw it move. Is this another gag? Probably not. It's probably actually haunted. Let's see. Detected a virus in the attachment this morning. The virus has been quarantined. Okay. Those keys you found, they're Larry's. I'll tell him I left them in the lost and found. So, might be something useful there with those keys. First, I'll have to get into the lost and found. Skill too low. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I couldn't just keep spamming it forever. I was expecting hacking to fail at some point, because I haven't put any pips in it in quite a while. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything in the office. If I can lockpick this door, maybe. Nope. Never mind. Only certain fire exit doors work. Calm down.
Hey, stop right, come on.
God dang it.
Hey, hold it.
God dang it. All that stealth and subtlety, and it's all thrown out the window. And that's not even a real door. Might be able to get them to calm down by walking through this back area. Where the hell did he say the sarcophagus would be? Oh, right. That's just the Velociraptor. So I'm not actually seeing the sarcophagus. I'm just seeing all this other stuff. Oh, that's where all the guards are. T-Rex head. Yeah. Okay. See, I don't know if security's actually going to have anything because I can't get in. Might be something. Just a vent. Which a vent isn't terribly helpful at the moment. Because, yeah, unless there's a passcode hit just hanging around somewhere, I can't really do much with this. Hang on. Oh, that's just an admission. I was hoping it was like a map or something. This just takes me into the office, which isn't helpful. Maybe there's like a door I'm missing. Utility manager, yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What was the name of this quest again? Patron of the Arts. Yeah, because I'm not really figuring this one out yet. Yeah, try not to be seen, try not to kill. Well, I already botched the not being seen bit. Oh, there's a basement area. I didn't realize there was a basement. I'm supposed to find the key for it somewhere. If the patch changed that, I swear to God, I'm gonna find a way to make this game run without that stupid patch, because this is like the second or third time it screwed me over. Let's see. Turn left at the stairs with the T-Rex head. So this way. Half-open storage closet. Wait, what? Head towards... See, it's telling me to go to the Lost and Found. Whoops. My mistake. The problem, though, is that the Lost and Found requires a freaking key pad number. Yeah, I'm not getting it. It's also saying like there's supposed to be a guard somewhere. Did you like not? I don't get it. There's definitely something I'm missing here. And even reading like the wiki is not helping me. Well, I've already been detected, so I'm gonna go ahead and start over.
Hop in.
Because I have no freaking clue right now. What? Oh, there it goes. See, this guy just lets me walk past like it's nothing. I just don't know why this game can be so freaking difficult. You're kidding, right? Whatever. Alright, I have the museum office key. Okay. Get the Museum of Natural History. Find the office key in the storage closet. Go to the first floor. Find the basement key. Where on the first floor is the basement key, then? Okay. Once you're in the hall with the dinosaur, head towards the dino and walk down the hall until you find a half-open storage closet. Okay, so there's a storage closet on that first floor. Well, second floor. You know, I don't know why. Because this is the thing that gets me. I'm not a stealth guy. I'm not a stealth character. I am very bad at stealth. I mean, look at this. I'm now caught between a rock and a hard place, and I'm probably going to have to mind wipe them in order to get them off me. And now, the thing is telling me, oh yeah, there's a supply closet somewhere. It's like, cool. Where, though? Because now I've done several laps around the top here, and there's no supply closets. I'm not going to kill this guy, but I'm definitely going to feed on him. Alright, well, if that didn't get me anywhere, let's go down here. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Also, I'm sorry, but what the hell was the point of LaCroix saying you can talk with humans when these guys are literally just hostile and I can't do anything about it? Like, I was supposed to do this whole thing without killing, and it's like, nope, looks like I'm gonna be murdering. Hello, werewolf man. You're just in time to watch me get horrifically frustrated and not understand how the hell I'm supposed to progress this bullshit. Oh boy. Still saying something about... So I have the key to the downstairs office. Then it says I'm supposed to go through the red door next to the dinosaur, down the stairs past the T-Rex head, and then if my lockpicking skill is less than 5, I need to find the basement key, which apparently I need to go past the office door to the museum lost and found. Okay. Hopefully feeding will put this guy in a trance so that way he can stop messing with me.
Hey, stop right there.
God dang it, why? Fine, I'll just command him. But yes, museum security / lost and found. Close the door, thank you. See. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can wait for them to calm down. Probably not, but eh. Sneak past the guard. Inside the room is the door to the security room. Enter the security room to the right, sneak past the guard. See, this is what's confusing me. Go past the office door to the museum lost and found. Yeah, well, I went past the office, which is over there, and this is the museum lost and found. Inside the room is the door to the security room. And then sneak past the guard in the security room. I'm so confused, though, as to... This is the security room. Why is it suddenly working now?
Hey, hold it!
Come on, fuck off. Actually, you know what? Oh, god damn it. Fine, basement key. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's up, because I could not get that door open initially. Like, that door right there, I had the key. I had everything working.
Freeze!
Fuck off. No, wait, that's the bathroom. Hold on. I have no idea where the actual basement door is, so give me a second. But yeah, I could not, for the life of me, get the damn thing, get the door open, even though apparently I had the key. Because literally, I had the same keys. Nothing changed in that regard. And yet this time, the door actually opened because it recognized I had the key. Whereas the last time, it didn't recognize I had the key. And also, hey Hyper, how's it going? Because I'm losing my fucking mind. Anyways. Just where's the basement though? Because naturally, ah damn it, wrong time. Because naturally you would assume basement would be somewhere here on the ground floor. It's through the offices. Okay.
Hey, stop.
Jeez, this is going awful. And again, I'm not a stealth character. Can y'all just, like, leave me Okay. Good news. I can keep using command for a little bit to just make everyone leave me alone for a hot second. I just don't care. Cool, got a workroom key. Yay. I have no idea what that is. Like, what the number is. I don't know. So.
Hey, stop right there.
This is the most borked job I have ever done in this game. Can I seriously just... and it won't let me feed because he's still moving, because feeding in this game is very particular. Yes, I'm aware I need blood. I'm gonna go get some. Give me a second. Like, Jesus Christ, give me a hot second here. I don't even give a shit if LaCroix's pissed at this point. The man's an asshole and can go fuck himself anyways. What is even the point of having the cameras if the guards are too stupid? I just... Okay, whatever. Can't read that. Can't read that. Let's see if I can find the frickin'... Do I have so much stuff in my inventory I can't actually read the book that is like a skill book? Really? Let me see if I can shut these cameras off. Please tell me I have enough hacking for this at least. Okay. Apparently we are... Ow. Apparently we're doing this the hard way. Got it. Where the hell is the sarcophagus already? Thank God, finally held still long enough for me to feed.
Freeze!
Gun time. Definitely gun time. I don't care what LaCroix said. I'm killing them. Oh, God damn it. How do you have that much health after I drained you, for crying out loud? Yeah, because I don't care what he said at this point. I can't sneak past these idiots. Actually, I can shoot the cameras. Happy day. Where the hell? Oh. God, the spread on this thing. Are you kidding me? You hold still. This is not going well in the least, but I don't care. Also, I'm a better shot than these people. Would I normally do this? Absolutely not. I would try to complete this the way the game wants me to. Do I particularly give a crap right now, though? Not in the least. What does this say? Change the code again. 2358. Thank God. Also, gold ring. Sure, I can pawn that off for more crap. You know, if I was just gonna do this in the first place, I might as well have just made a melee-focused Bruja. Two, 3, 5, 8. Thank God. Just shooting out these cameras, cause screw these guys finding me again. Oh. Hell. Can I punch out the glass? Might have to just shoot it out, if I can even do that. Thank God. Wait, you mean tell me there's nothing in here? What? Apparently the game's just deciding to be buggy. Yeah, I've already freaking shown off that I'm here to everyone. Everyone knows I'm here. I don't care. Oh, and this dude had the key card anyways. Wonderful. You know, I might just be an idiot, but that was seriously super hard to navigate. So it doesn't matter. I literally would have tripped all the alarms anyways.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
And then I get down here, and Beckett's here. Why is the gangrel here? Do you know what happened to the sarcophagus?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. So what are you doing here, then?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
Sure, confirmation. AKA, I need to make sure it's not an antediluvian. So then, who the hell stole it?
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
I really do not care about the moral implications. I just need to know who's got it.
Every supernatural creature in Los Angeles is suspect, as are most human thieves. I suppose we may want to question magicians as well.
Did you get any chance to examine it?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Considering all of the murder that was found on the ship that was transporting the thing, I am inclined to believe it is an antediluvian, and unless evidence says otherwise, I'm going with that assumption. But what the hell is Gehenna?
Armageddon, Doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
I know who the antediluvians are, I know who Cain is, so I'm just going to ask about the signs. What are they, and are there any others?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So what can you tell me about the Thin Bloods, then?
Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Okay, so why don't you believe Gehenna's a thing?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
I mean, you're not wrong. So how long have you been studying kindred lore? Because now I'm curious, and I cooled off a little bit because... although LaCroix is not going to be happy with me anyways.
For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason, and if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
I got a stat increase from that? Huh, neat. I mean, I think predatory species like a lion makes a lot of sense. What do you guys think?
Yes, I've heard that theory before. It certainly seems plausible, but there's little proof to support it. Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
Cain and Abel wasn't manslaughter. Cain murdered his brother. But, yeah, I still think it's better.
Remember, the truth won't be told in time. It will be told by us. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
Well, goodbye. You friggin' weirdo. Oh, great, and it's just gonna dump me back into LaCroix's office where he's gonna give me an ass reaming. Great. I am so screwed.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
Just open the fucking elevator.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
Even though I don't care, you keep saying things. Shut up, chunk. Seriously, kind of funny at first, kind of weird at first. Now, I would just like to eat him like a hamburger.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
There's a lot of ways I could go, like I could tell LaCroix exactly where to shove it, but I'm going to take the diplomatic route. You're respected by everyone in this city for your leadership, sir.
I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
Okay, then I'm going to start telling you the truth. So what's this all about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Yeah, it was stolen.
Stolen? Stolen? How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
I agree completely, Werewolf Man. You would make a very juicy hamburger. And I would like to drain every ounce of blood out of his body and leave his corpse somewhere with a sign around his neck saying incompetent fat moron. Wow, I am in a really spiteful mood today. What the fuck? Also, yeah, who the hell is Gary, dude?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
The Nosferatu.
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
Alright. I'll find the sarcophagus.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
Okay. Well, good news. He didn't even give a shit that I killed the security guards. So, there's that. Alright, I'm gonna go check in on the Anarchs, because I may have accidentally doomed them. Which I did not intend to do, at all. Oh boy. So, how's everybody doing? Yeah.
Measly fuck. You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick.
Easy, man.
You fingered Nines. Said he killed a goddamn primogen.
I just saw him there. At least I think I did.
I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you, kid.
Where did Nines go?
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
Alright, fine.
Can't.
Okay, so y'all are useless, as per usual, like most NPCs in this game. Good. Whatever. Alright. How much XP do I have? Oh, now I have 6 points. Okay, well, let's spend a little, shall we? Can I get security? Yep, I can get the next rank of security. Yeah, werewolf man, I'm tired myself after last night. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, Hyper, I'm with you. Just, ugh. Did I even finish my coffee? Oh my god, I still got coffee in my cup here. Shows you just how freaking focused I've been on this crap. And the thing is, too, is that there's still stuff to do here, but I'm just, ugh. This crap sucks, man. Because I don't want to mess with this until I upgrade some of my combat stats a little more. So, I guess we're gonna go hunt down the sarcophagus. And you know what? So far, the game of VTM we played last night, that went so much better than this is going. Yeah, werewolf man.
Going somewhere?
I think the crazy thin-blood Malkavian was the most useful person so far. Well, that and the
Ain't
idiot.
seen you here before. If I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Don't interrupt me. Where is he?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
Cool, I'll head over there. Because apparently, I'm just a schmuck for every stupid motherfucker in this game. I'm just here to schlep along and do whatever they tell me, apparently. Which end of the street? Funny. But yes, I think our game of VTM last night went way, way better than this. I'm not trying to talk to you, lady. Fuck off. And you know, the thing is, too, I would have at least expected hostility out of most of these vamps. But man, some of them are just plain friggin' useless. Like, they got nothing of value to say, even when you can interact with them. Is that the jewelry store? I don't know. Nothing ever has a normal name in this game. Ah, here we go. Jewelry store. What, do I have to go down a frickin' side alley? I do have to go down a frickin' side alley. What the hell? Are you Isaac?
Good evening, neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
I'm looking for the Nosferatu, you stupid motherfucker.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats. LaCroix must really be desperate if he stooped to consorting with their kind, and asking for my help of all peoples.
Yeah, desperation is the name of the game right now, I will admit. So, where are they?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help you, there is the matter of tribute.
Because it's never that simple. Yeah, I don't like where this conversation's heading.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
I see. What do you want me to do?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
You want me to make the pickup.
Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
Okay, I'll head over there.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Thanks. And also, yeah, Werewolf Man, I know you can talk to the Malkavian lady, but as is tradition when it comes to Malkavians, they do not speak plainly. And additionally, I don't actually know if she says anything useful or, like, relevant to the quest.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Why is it I can't talk for 5 minutes without someone coming up to me? Okay, so who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
I don't know who the hell you are.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
Oh. Honestly, Samantha, I'm not him, okay? You understand?
It is you. I don't think you know what you're saying. We're gonna help you. You'll see. Everybody just wants to see you safe and back to your old self. Wait here. I'm gonna make a call. It's gonna be okay.
But... what the hell is going on? Ugh. You know, once this stream is over, I'm actually gonna check if I can talk to the Malkavian lady and get anything useful out of her.
Hey, Jenny. Yeah, it's Sam. You'll never believe who I found. You know who disappeared a little while ago? Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. He just walked by me in Hollywood. He's right here. Anyhow, something seems wrong, and I wondered if you could call a few people and... Well, he didn't recognize me at first, and I think it might be drugs or something. He needs our help. Okay. Well, maybe we can check him into a hospital or get the police involved. Well, we can't just leave him here like this. He's... All right, call them and I'll keep him here. Just let everybody know he's alive and that we're gonna get him some help.
That was a Masquerade violation?
It's gonna be okay.
What the... What? Was I supposed to just feed on her or kill her? Also, how many violations? Okay, good. Only the one. Thank God. Wait, what the hell's this place? Oh my God, and now she's just following me.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, here's the internet cafe. Whatever. I guess she can just follow me in the meantime. Alright. Ground zero login to Pekula. Nope, that ain't it. Let's see. Celebrity database. Nope. Joseph K. I think this was the one. Email. I think this was the one where it's Kafka. No, this may not be it. I don't even know what that book is going to help me with, but could be useful.
I'll scream.
What the hell did the guy say again? Let's see. Oh, Kafka, not Kafka. God dang it. Joseph K. Kafka. Got it. No wonder I couldn't remember it. I was thinking of a friend's username, which is awfully similar. Meet me in the alley behind the Fast Buck, which is the burger joint. Is she still following me? Apparently not. Also, no new XP yet. Would be nice to get some more experience at this point. This is the place, right? Plenty of rats back here, so probably in Nosferatu. Stolen artifact, yep. Damn sarcophagus got stolen. Are you the guy I'm supposed to meet?
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy with the tape? Isaac sent me.
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, pal.
Relax, you can trust me. What's going on?
Alright. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. This thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
I don't even want to know what it is, but can you just give me the frickin' tape? I know what you mean. Lately, I've seen a lot of things I would not believe. And you wouldn't believe them either.
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl, the things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. No. Something's wrong. Something's after me. I swear to God, something's after me.
Well, what are you talking about?
Every place I go, wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows. My phone rings. I hear something breathing on the other end and... Shit. I'm out, man. I'm out of this whole thing.
Alright, just give me the tape.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
See what?
What the? Oh, Christ!
Oh boy. So the man's just being stalked by a Malkavian and he just got ate. What was that? Told me... But only the clue are ginger swans. Yeah, that's not exactly great. Maybe I can go back to Isaac and ask him about that. I should also probably check out the place a little bit. Let's actually see what Hollywood's got to offer. Okay, I immediately walk in and see a guy with that hairdo and a frickin' katana on his back. Well, that's just edgy as all get out. Can I talk to anyone in here? And also, y'all are dancing to this. This ain't even music. I am not dancing.
Do I know you?
Hold that thought, because I am not charming enough for that.
Stewardess, one more for the thirsty gentleman in seat 3B.
Okay, upstairs. But yeah, there's nothing really in here. God damn it. I think there was a bar back here, though. Let's see if there's anything in there. Never mind. I don't even know where that goes. Yeah, ginger swans. Alright, guess we're gonna go talk to Isaac then.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
He didn't have it.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He muttered something about a ginger swan. Mean anything to you?
Ginger swan. Swan. Not an animal. A name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
God damn it. A Hollywood starlet? Really? That's what we're going with? Okay. So where is she?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there were still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant, but I have faith you will figure it out.
Am I gonna have to do a frickin' seance? A dead actress, right. That makes complete sense. And he has nothing to offer in that regard. Thanks, man. You're a great help. I see you're very interested in getting this back. Fucking asshole. Alright. A deceased movie star. Yeah, it still tells me next to nothing. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Maybe I should just jump into places and see what I can find by doing that. That might actually be the most prudent way to find some information. And quests.
Sorry, no vacancies.
Damn, guess I'll give the place down the street a try. Really? Empty pool? Alright. What a crappy place this is if it doesn't even have a pool, right? Wow. Difficulty 8? I was just curious if there was anything here, but yeah, no, it looks like if I want anything, it's definitely gonna have to be for a quest reason. Yeah, okay, well, that was a waste of time. Oh well. I might actually want to go check out the Malkavian lady and see if she's got any clue. Only downside is $100, but then again, I also haven't checked out the club downtown because she said she was giving me money.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's all. And hey, why don't you call me sometime?
Let's see.
What's up? Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monster Chug. 72 ounces of your favorite beverage for 89 cents. Blah, blah. You need help or something?
You hear anything about the serial killer?
This isn't gonna turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not like a serial killer, are you?
No. Anything going on around here?
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at Crematorium. $5, 2-drink min. We're gonna ruin the place.
Are there any scientists out there listening to this?
Interesting. Anything else?
Yeah, the Vesuvius rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the girls in there, dude. It's like midget smuggling ring in there.
Great. Thanks.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special, you know?
Okay, what's the special?
I'm glad you asked that, bro. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something, I got this special where you buy some really expensive burrito tots or grape juice,
right?
Oh my god, the absolute audio cacophony that is assaulting my eardrums right now. Sure, show me what you got.
It's always good to know
Oh.
the country is in good hands, isn't it? Oh boy.
61,
Let's see who else we got.
62,
Caller.
Wait, this is a 4-4 mag,
15
but he's got
more
38.
cents, you're going in my
Well, you're
stomach,
useless.
Choco Bombs.
So have you
So what is
written
this
any of
9
the movies I
mil?
might have
And
seen?
no one so far has 9 mil. And also, I swear to God, I will
I
fucking
see.
kill you if you
So,
keep
Have you
talking.
done any other kinds of writing?
I am so glad that once I finish this game, I'm going to switch over to Dragon Age because... Ow. That game will at least have better audio quality. No, he says, proceeds to drink his blood. If it wasn't for the fact that that would be an obvious Masquerade violation, I would do it right then and there. Oh, I hit tab to zoom on some stuff. God damn it. Ah, I see what kind of establishment this is now. Yes.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Why am I not surprised that there's a kindred in here? But yeah, who are you?
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
Uh-huh. So, how do I know this isn't some kind of trap?
You'd be missing out if it wasn't.
Sure, lead the way. I am so glad that Kindred do not have any sort of sex drive or anything. Time to find out who this lady is.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Lady, I'm incredibly frustrated right now, and not in a sexual way, so there is nothing that could ruin this moment, because it was ruined by the moment you opened your mouth. Where is her skin texture, werewolf? I don't know why, but this is just how the NPCs look in this game. It's because it's old. The game doesn't have, like, really great textures on much of anything compared to modern games. And also, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was done on purpose. Ah, boy. But yes, you're a Toreador, aren't you?
Oh, yes. What gave me away?
Don't get me wrong, I don't want to get on her bad side, but at the same time, I really don't want to flirt with her.
How absolutely intoxicating for you to notice. I'm beginning to think bringing you up here was an even better idea than I thought. The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Fair. So, I guess I appreciate it. Well, they can't have a sex drive at Humanity 8. Yeah, Werewolf, I know they can have a sex drive at Humanity 8. But, to be perfectly honest, I don't think in this game you can even get Humanity that high. And even if I could, I'm still glad that... Oh, boy. It's just... I get that we're playing a vampire game, but at the same time, I am so glad that this game is so low res and everything that that's not even a worry.
Think nothing of it. I'm Velvet. Valor. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
Werewolf, what's the one for? And also, how do you know anything about me? And also, why should I even ask?
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
Now I just want to stake you through the heart, pin you to the wall, and leave you there until you run out of blood and die. At least I think that's how that works. I hope that's how that works. So let's talk about this hunter problem before I lose my mind.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
What do you mean?
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Oh, damn it. That lady out front, she was a frickin' hunter, wasn't she? Why do I keep switching between swearing and using not swears? I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. Does anybody even care if I swear? Maybe I can take care of her.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Kill a hunter? Yeah, sure.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
Alright, what do I do?
She works over at the Sin Bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
Before I go, let me ask some questions.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get terribly sexual about it. I'm not in the mood. Okay. What's to do around here?
Mingle. Sightsee. Chat. And me, of course.
Lady, there's nothing going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you become one of us?
I'm sorry. I'd rather revel in the present than dwell on the past.
Okay, bye. Ay, ay, ay. Why is it every NPC is just like, hey, do something. Okay, anything else? Nope, just wanted you to do a thing real quick. Cool. I'm just blind. One of these freaking ways is the way out. Should just be here, right? Yeah, it is. What did you say the name of the place was again? Chastity at the Sin Bin. Also, Vesuvius I at least get. I mean, it's tacky, don't get me wrong. But Sin Bin? Really? Oh my god. Who names these places?
Hey, you slick.
Who are you?
The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the Sin Bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. You got a girl who works here with a broken heart tattoo on her back?
Yeah. Chastity. She works downstairs in the booze. But if you're looking for someone to, pull your cork, I got better girls than her. She ain't exactly adventuresome. Know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure she'll be fine.
All right, it's your dollar. But if you want a private show, you're gonna have to wait until the booth customers clear out. The girls don't come out for one-on-one action until then.
Okay, later. Seriously, it's like everyone around here is just a frickin' perv. Manager's office, yeah. Stupid NPCs. Oop. I didn't even pay attention to what that door was. Oh, this just leads outside. And I found where the bums are at. Which isn't terribly helpful for me, because I can't even feed on them. Spent $5. Well, that's her. That just keeps it going. Okay. Said I have to wait until the booth customers clear out. Can I do something about that? Maybe. Damn it. I can't catch a break with any of this lockpicking. Let's see. Nope. Big fat nothing there either. In there doesn't do anything. How can I make these guys get the hell out of here? Maybe I should talk to the guy upstairs.
What can I do for you, Slick?
I got some questions.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
You ever heard of a girl called Ginger Swan?
Ginger Swan? No, name doesn't ring a bell. But I've got plenty of videos by Ginger Twister. Man, the things that girl can do. I got a new one called Confessions of a High School Yoga Instructor. Man, I wish my gym classes were like that.
Okay, couple more questions.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Okay. Got any info on Hollywood?
Hollywood? What do you want to know about it?
Tell me where I can get some hardware.
Hardware? Yeah, I got plenty of hardware in here. Check out the footlongs over there. What more could you... Oh. You're talking about the exit wound kind of hardware, right?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
All right. You didn't hear it from me, but Slater over at the Red Spot might have a few items that'll get you hot and bothered.
Except he doesn't have ammo for any of it. Ah, fine. Just tell me some of the hot spots.
Which ones?
I don't know. Tell me about the Asian theater, I guess.
The old Asian theater? It's been closed for a while. Place gives me the freaking creeps. Seems like everyone's got a Hollywood ghost story, but you walk by that place and look at it, you'll swear something's looking back.
Bye. Yeah, I can't just go on a killing spree and murder all of these guys down here, can I? Nope, not what I wanted. Because if I kill these guys, it'll just make the hunter aware that I know that she's here. Not kill any innocents if possible. Yeah. Damn. The only other thing I really know about all this crap. Dirty dog? Don't know how that's gonna help me. Damn, light switch is just painted on. And I can't move these boxes. So unless there's a computer somewhere around here, which, yeah, right. Yeah, we'll come back to this. Please tell me this is a pawn shop. And not a place I can actually go into. That's not a place I can do either. Already went into Vesuvius. Huh. A different pawn shop. Maybe they'll have something I can use. Maybe some body armor. Or maybe it's not real. Alright. Let's see if we can't figure out more stuff about this deceased movie star. Question is, where to go? Might actually not hurt to jump into the sewers and see if there's anything in there. I doubt I'll find the Nosferatu without help. But there might be something else. Damn, that's just straight locked. Let's see here. That's just another access point. Yeah, hopefully we can find something down here. Because if not, then I'm just walking around like a Nosferatu for no reason. Which would kind of suck. Thankfully this game doesn't have like a mechanic where the NPCs will shy away from you if you've been in the sewer too long or something. Because if it did, man, that'd make my life a lot harder. And yeah, if this doesn't turn up anything, I'm gonna go talk to the Malkavian lady back in Santa Monica. She might have an inkling of what to do. But yeah, looks like this is nothing. Well, crap. Back to Santa Monica it is, I suppose. Gotta find the cab first. I mean, Chad, if you have any suggestions, I'm willing to hear them.
Where to?
Lovely evening.
Not at all. Time to go to the beach and talk to a crazy lady. What's the worst that could happen? Actually, with her, I'm not terribly worried. She's fine. Wait, where'd everybody go?
Evening.
The hell? Did they all just up and leave? Great. Just great. Only that one's left. Unless they're up on the pier. I doubt it, but who knows, right? Oh my god, they actually are just straight gone. Well, ain't that grand. I was planning on asking the Malkavian lady if she knew anything, or if she could give me a potential insight. And a whole lot of nothing. Unless they moved into, like, the beach house up there. Which, I can check. Like I said, doubt it, but hey. Nope, they're not here. They change locations based off game progress. Thanks, werewolf. That would have been good to know earlier. So where the hell are they now? This is one of those moments where a second monitor would be very appreciated. Something I gotta work on. They're probably downtown now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't expect you to remember Werewolf, because if you haven't played the game in a small eternity, then yeah, that's fair. But yeah, money's on them being downtown. Why did I go this way when the cab is the other direction? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, is it just me, or is progressing in this game kind of rough?
Need a ride?
Yeah, let's go to downtown. At the very least, I got some other stuff I can do while downtown, including collect my money.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Ooh, 500 bucks. Thanks. Yeah, I ain't gonna complain about that. That's good money. Alright. I should probably go check out my new apartment. Which, what do you say? It was the Skyline? Not to mention, I might have enough security now to be able to get into Muddy's room. If not, I should probably actually double check my stats real quick. Oh, that's exceeded. Cool. Oh, Caroline's is like a beer company in this game. God damn it. I thought that was a sign for a... Oh, yep, nope. That's just wonderful. Dude's got a freaking camera set up. yeah, Werewolf Man saying that they show up in, like, some locations. Don't worry about it too much, man. Photo, huh? Interesting. Nothing in the closet. Can I even look at the photo? I might have too much crap. What looks to be a Nosferatu. Uh-oh. Yeah, whoever lives here, I should say. Because I don't think they're dead. But whoever lives here might be having some information that could break the Masquerade, which is not bueno. Wonder if I can hack this? Or hack? Yes, let me hack the lock. Man, I am such an eloquent speaker. I'm able to say such wonderful phrases. Jesus. Let's be real. We're playing Vampire. Jesus has left the server. Alright, so I think I got into that one already. If not, I'll have to look up what the passcode is later or how to get it. And then... I think this is mine. No idea what this is. Oh. Apparently it's an item that increases a bunch of frickin' disciplines. Cool. Well, I ain't gonna complain about that. Well, this is an interesting computer. Password. I mean, the password's probably, like, on my desk.
The moon is out.
Nope, I don't want to listen to the radio right now, thank you. Yeah, because every single one of these apartments has a vent that leads between the up and the downstairs for some reason. Maybe for Nosferatu players? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe help? Oh wait, it's probably the same email as... Was it like Sunset, I think it was? You have 10 emails, 2 are unread. Not terribly certain then. Okay. Some 12 gauge rounds. Not going to complain about that. $2,000. Wow. I didn't realize I had that much money. Yeah, what is this? Increases defense by 1 point. This heavy fang could have belonged to a ferocious predatory beast. You feel that and at ease knowing there's one less of those in the world. Decreases your chance of frenzy. Yep. Then... Wow, need a lot of research. But yeah. That just enhances a bunch of stuff. Some morphine. Photo of a young woman. The message on the back of the photos. Yeah, okay. Purse, diary. Yeah, whatever. Ground floor it is. Because I think Muddy's apartment is still the one I can't get into. Because I think it was 201, which would be the second floor one. Come on. There we go. Because, yep, Mudhunt hasn't updated. I still need to look into what this is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging into stuff, so I'm just gonna save and probably call it here for today, because it seems pretty obvious that I need to go looking for information. So, big thank you to everybody who came out and watched the stream today. And if you are watching the VOD and you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like the content. If you're on Twitch, please follow if you enjoyed. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. But that's going to be it for me. This is Veiled Shadow signing off and going back to the subnet.